Outside a building on one kick.
Containment breach. Priority Alpha evacuation in effect.
The building might not be as safe as it was. Do we need to go inside to get to where we're going?
It's the only way I know.
This has Ezra written all over it. The gal loves her late 20th, early 21st century touches.
What has Ezra written on it?
The design. I sort of thought so from the outside, but it's really apparent in here. Zaha Hadid meets Willy Wonka, loopy, swirly structure, many reflective surfaces, and a bold use of color with a clear preference for purple. This is almost cartoonish, but it all comes together once again. Daring, yet tasteful. Tasteful as far as institutions of evil abominations go.
I don't understand.
And getting more so by the minute. This is definitely one of her chocolate factories, which, my friend, makes you, for sure, one of her Oompa Loompas. I'm guessing there is a restricted area in the building. Likely the basement. Oh, that's probably the containment breach. Headshots, ladies. Anything less and we'd be wasting ammo.
Ladies? Which ladies? Are you talking to me too?
No, but it would be good for you to know exorcisms aren't going to be in the playbook this go around. There'll be too many. They're like rabid weasels. So, pro tip, when taking down the demonically possessed, it's the same as it is with zombies. A fatal blow to the head. Otherwise, you're left hacking them up.
I don't know what many of the words you said mean.
Been there more times than I care to admit.
I'm confused.
Been there plenty of times too. We should get to that area you mentioned and see if we can find the others like you.
Oompa Loompas?
Yeah. Point the way. Maybe I should be at the front.
Why?
This is a helper situation. I'd like to be able to get to helping as fast as I can if I need to.
Oh, yeah. Okay. I have a question.
What is it?
What do you mean by taking down the demonically possessed?
Kill?
Kill?
Stop.
Oh. Why do we want to stop them? On the bridge of the Starhopper.
Strangelets confirmed, ma'am.
There are strangelets in the system?
A cloud around the entire system. It's difficult to get a precise measure of size and density.
Ma'am, the construction vessel is an asteroid harvester.
I have it on good authority that the folks from the BGO have been launching asteroids into the cloud to get a sense of its size.
Simple, but effective.
And what of the body orbiting the planet?
Strange matter, ma'am.
2 for 2.
3 will be that neither the positioning of the cloud nor the object makes sense from an astronomical perspective. Our quiet giant there is controlling both. Tactical positioning doesn't always coincide with orbital track.
Tactical?
Stranger in a strange land. It's reasonable for our big friend out there to be vigilant.
Where does that leave us?
With a huge advantage.
Inside the crumbling building on one kick.
There you have it. Oompa Loompas confirmation.
There I have what?
The notice above that door. Welcome one and all. Welcome to the chocolate factory.
That door always used to be closed and locked. We were to never go there.
Well, now there is coming to you. Stay close.
Is someone hurt?
Sounds like it.
Should we help?
There are probably folks around for that. Let's focus on meeting up with the other Oompa Loompas.
Focused.
Good.
It is you.
I think there are people over there.
Not people, but yeah.
Why are they staying in the dark?
Good question. Hey, creepies. Why are you staying in the dark?
It is you. We know you. We know of you. Don't we? Yeah.
Me?
Oh, the meat sack speaks. It shouldn't. Not all are kind to delicious meat sacks that speak. Not nice like us.
Us? Are they students?
I'm guessing they're psychopaths who are demonically possessed.
Ah, intersectional. I learned all about that.
Sure.
I'd like it to go back into the shadows. It's very scary looking.
The meat sack would be so delicious.
To the rest of you, that is as nice as I get.
It's her. We knew it. Not nice. Not fair.
Do they know you?
They seem to know of me.
How?
No clue. Maybe Leviathan is trash-talking me in other dimensions.
I don't understand what you said.
Sounds like this might be a job for Super Sword.
Hear the crackle. She'll make us hurt. I see the sickness glow. She eats the glow. Like she eats fire. And death. And death. Get the meat sack instead. You go. No, you go.
Dum-dums, you're strategizing with your outside voices.
Not nice. Mean.
Cole-One, could you please turn around and stay that way? Let me know if you see anything at all.
Okay.
You promise to stay that way? It's important.
Yes.
Awesome.
Are you done? Can I turn back around?
Yep, you can turn around now. Great work looking the other way.
They look even uglier and broken.
It's even self-cleaning. Everything turns to vapor. This is definitely my new favorite handheld personal electronic device. And that's saying something, given my great fondness for the incumbent, the Omni Satisfier 1000.
It seemed like they wanted to eat me.
They did.
And you stopped them?
Yep. Careful, some spots might be a little gooey or slimy. You get the idea.
You are a good helper.
Would you mind signing a statement to that effect?
No. Back to hell, demon. That sounds like the dean.
Who's Dean?
The dean of Greenleaf University. His name is Tamerlane.
Of course there's a dean. Every chop shop should have one.
Should we help?
Sure, the dean could be helpful.
It looks like the uglies ate some of the helpers.
That's my take.
They are very messy eaters.
Not the expected headline observation, but yeah, true.
Get back! It sounds like he's in the workshop. Why is there a bar through the door handles?
To hold the doors shut.
But then the dean can't get out.
I think we'll find that an ugly is in there with him.
He's locked inside with an ugly. That's not good.
No, but it is just. Hey, ugly. Dean douchebag, you're under arrest.
Whatever. Get me out of here.
Can you hear me? Are you there? Are you okay?
Hey.
We can assume the jammer has met its end?
Yeah, I think that happened not long after the signal it was jamming got taken out. I can appreciate Rupert's aversion to electronics.
Where are you?
I'm in the building.
Campus A!
Who's with you?
A student and the dean.
What? Speaking of Rupert, he is running out of escaping ships to pound on, which means you're running out of ships to take. Whatever you're going to do, you should probably do it quickly.
That, and he could start on the building again at any time. And he's got buddies coming.
This is an Ezra facility. There's an escape ship in here somewhere. She's like a Bond villain.
A what villain?
This century blows. The point is, there's a ship hidden around here somewhere that'll be 1,000 times better than any of the junkers out there, and it'll have room for her precious cargo of harvest clones. And I have 2 people here who know where it is.
All right, we'll leave you to it.
Fiddlehead out.
I found another Oompa Loompa.
Oh, hey.
This is the helper lady, Alexandra. Alexandra, this is Debbie 3. She's an Oompa Loompa.
She's so friendly.
You too. As for you, Dean, 1, you are absolutely expendable. 2, we're going to the evac ship. Attempting to run will just piss me off. 3, if you make me put a bullet in your head, I will do so by pushing it through your eyeball with my thumb.
I know that wasn't directed at me, but I peed a little.
Inside Campus A.
The uglies were here.
They are messy eaters.
I know.
57?
Nope.
58.
Nope.
We're here. Those are the doors.
Thank you. Here's a ribbon. First place.
Ooh!
And thank you. Here's your first place ribbon.
Gotta hit pause.
Okay.
Excuse me, folks. I'd like to take a gander at what we're dealing with.
Look, everyone! Someone has come to open the ship. Is that Cole-5? Hey, 5! Debbie 3 and I are coming.
Hold on, you two. We have some uglies to consider. The students are out there alone, waiting to board. Their only protection is the Centurion. Not one of your folks made it this far, Dean. They've all either been killed or have run out on you. That is after locking you in a room with demonic psychopath. Quite the crackerjack squad of honed professionals you gathered for yourself.
Screw you. You broke my nose!
That was like maybe a 20%er. You are way too delicate to be in the business you're in, Buttercup.
That was funny.
You two go on ahead. Stay away from the uglies. Stay in sight of Robot Man so that he can keep your path clear. I will follow up from behind in case an ugly gets past Robot Man.
They want to eat us Oompa Loompas.
I know! Raw and with their hands. They probably chew with their mouths open.
As for you...
What just happened?
All right, douchebag, try anything hinky out there and I will leave you to hobble to a gruesome end.
Hobble to a gruesome end?
I'm not giving you a play-by-play.
Just that one.
His leg spontaneously broke. Up we go.
Turn on the optics.
Optics? Why didn't you tell me? Oh, here it is. Optics on.
You wanted a visual? Here's the tour. That's a Centurion guarding the clones. Behind them is the ship.
Whew, you know your Bond villains.
Where's the douchebag?
Carrying him. And we would have no issue dropping him. Those over there in the shadows are some of the demonically possessed psychopaths the Sentry is shooting at. The blobs of meat and fabric all over the place, like that there, are partially mangled slash-eaten pirates.
What the heck? You could have given me a little warning.
Die!
Well, that came out of nowhere. Are you going to be okay to get the ship?
Peed again.
And cam feed off?
Hey!
Probably best before we head in. It could get messy. And off we go.
She's coming with the Dean.
And carrying him. She's a good helper.
So many meat sacks. So delicious. Not fair. Not fair. We only want one. We want more than one. Shut up. We're playing a trick. Look. It's her. She is so mean. Hurts us. Took the meat sacks all for herself. Greedy. Doesn't share.
Here she is.
Thanks, everyone. You all know the Dean, of course? Say hi, Dean.
Hi.
He's going to work the biometric lock for us so that we can all get on board. Right, Dean?
Right.
Something's wrong with his nose.
Alexandra hit him. It was funny.
Can you hit him again? I'd like to see.
Maybe later.
Aww.
Okay, probably later. But first, we need to get on board. Okay, dumbass, you're up. Open the door.
Oh.
She knocked the Dean's head on the door frame.
Aw, I missed it. Can you do it again?
Oh.
And dropping him on the floor is funny too. Thank you.
Sorry about dropping you, dumbass. And also for the door thing. Fun fact, as a marshal, it's actually less paperwork if I bring you in dead. Whoopsie-daisy.
Where are you taking me now?
The cockpit. This thing ain't gonna fly itself. And even if it could, I wouldn't trust it to. Take a seat. Jane, Fiddlehead, eyes on, please.
We're here.
A lot of this looks pretty familiar, but some of it not so much.
That some of it stuff is related to dimensional navigation.
The ship has a dimensional drive?
By the look of things, a simpler version or an offshoot. Maybe it's a precursor to hyperspace technology. I'd need a closer inspection to be sure.
hyperspace as opposed to warp drive?
Save that comic conversation for later. Let's stick with what I know. All the warp, sublight, and in-atmosphere stuff seems to be here.
Agreed. You just need to get out of there.
Right now would be a good time. Your Rupert has left chasing another ship. But he could be back. He really hates that building.
All right, Tamerlane. I'm starting up the engines and flying at max speed toward the bay doors as soon as we're good for launch. I'm betting you know the code to open them. What you choose to do to keep us from slamming into a wall is up to you.
On the plateau.
Oh, I can see hangar doors opening. She's out.
You blew up the place?
It's an Ezra thing. The countdown to self-destruct was triggered by the ship's launch. She'll be alerted.
Unbelievable. You actually did it. You rode into a town of outlaws.
On a dragon.
Destroyed their lab and left with the best ship. And you did it in less time than it took for Fiddlehead and me to finish a game of Go Fish.
Rupert was wailing on them something fierce. He was going full-blown MMA on their asses.
Going full what?
Says a basilisk. You want a piece of this? Who owns this town? It's a showdown, a throwdown.
What's that rhymey rhyme thing you're doing?
Rapping.
I'm not familiar, but you seem to be bad at it.
Woman, you've got incoming Ruperts, multiple directions.
Yeah, the ship's awareness system picked him up.
If they catch you, they're going to smash you to pieces.
I can't blame them. Finally emancipated, I want to kick some ass too.
I'm on the same page, but...
Relax. Ezra's no dodo. I've got the dean of the university with me, and he's going to tell me about the secondary controller on board the ship because he does not want to die. Sorry, my Rupert brothers or sisters. You'll be free when we're gone. No to us? I'm not sure how these critters will fare going forward. With the Archicon out of the picture, no one will be around here to feed or water them. There's a whole lot of nothing here.
You're not bringing them to Grand Dam.
That hadn't even occurred to me. You're a genius.
But feeling like an idiot.
Exiting the stolen spaceship on the plateau.
We've got to hustle if we want to have a chance of stopping Ezra. Fiddlehead believes she can get the hyperdrive going. If she's right, we could save a ton of time.
That's all great stuff. Before you both come on board, I need you to know that we have a gaggle of harvest clones.
We gathered. Wonderful work.
You're a hero.
One of them is Bronson's.
Are you sure?
100%, which makes you a person of interest.
What?
You're an associate.
No, I'm not.
You are working for him.
Oh, is this how it's going to go? So do a lot of people.
A lot of people aren't here. You are.
You served with him?
Barely. He was a sniper. I was frontline infantry. And that was then. This is now.
Fine. I'm a person of interest. And what does that entail?
Keeping an eye on you.
Right back at you.
His DNA could have been hijacked in some kind of subversive plot.
True, but she's still a person of interest.
If we're done, let's get going.
Not quite yet.
What now?
Harvest clones are super sensitive. They've led a sheltered life and their brains have been crammed with wacky ideas. So don't upset them.
Not to be cold, but why teach them anything at all?
They're just being kept busy until they grow to adult size and are frozen.
Upset them how?
By contradicting them. They will say all kinds of kooky stuff. Up is down, in is out, the concept of cat and dog is a social construct, and that they are completely interchangeable. No matter what gibberish they say, you can be sure they truly believe it.
But cats and dogs are clearly not the same thing. The differences hit you right in the face. I mean, it's really visually apparent and verifiable.
You're not getting into the spirit of what I'm saying.
If a clone says something stupid like cats and dogs are the same thing, how will I know that they're not joking around with me?
Easy. They're absolutely humorless. Jokes fly right over their piñata heads. I repeat, you do not contradict harvest clones. If you do, there will be a freaking meltdown. And once one of them goes, the rest follow. It's a pile-on, and they don't even need to know what set off the first one. And if that happens, you won't be able to hear yourself think in here with them screaming.
You shouldn't have told me.
I'm serious. At least while we're all in this ship together.
Jane, want to test it? Let's start by telling them that they're not special.
You'll be sitting up front with me.